coach told me before the game, here at home with this conference opponent and heated rival coming in, this is an opportunity to make a name for themselves in the conference. The SEC is off to a competitive start, and they have to prove themselves here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Rebels ready to kick it away first. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest. That's exactly what this guy brings the Sooner offense.
Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Here we go. Ready. Go. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The give from the gun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
I like offense. Being creative, I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Spits it out to the back. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
All right, I know it's early. but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Ole Miss calls its second timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Lacey. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. Across the 45. Finding some room. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
The Rebels in the hurry up. On third down, he drops the throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on fourth and long. Quarterback making adjustments. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got his man. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down, but they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. He'll try it again. Maybe a quick. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 71 yards down the field, and it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run.
Number 17, set to pass on the play.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson. Not a lot of movement on that one. The defense in position. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes pass drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And he puts through the extra point.
Number 29, set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lindsey. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Lacy. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Looking to convert, they'll go to the wildcat. Back has it. Makes it past the marker. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. Right down the gut of the field. Past the 20. To the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the deal with a 60-yard run to the house.
Number 17, set to kick off.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Got enough for the first. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Bulldozes his way through. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Running to daylight from inside his 25. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Lacy. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Ole Miss calls its third and final timeout. And now they'll have to go the rest of the half with no timeouts remaining. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Direct snap. Plows through the defense. That time they were in their own territory. That took some lower intestinal fortitude.
It definitely did. And listen, if that's what you're going to be, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be that kind of offense and be aggressive, then stick with who you are. And apparently, nowadays, going forward on your own end, it really ain't nothing anymore.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Lacy. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated.
Got a little grass. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Flips it out to the back. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, Cox running. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Swings it out to his running back. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Sooners are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Got 9 yards on the play. It leaves him with 3rd and a yard. Got his man out of the backfield. Caught, and he's got room. Touchdown, Oklahoma! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job.
The difference between me and you is you running that fucking blitz. It doesn't even let me run over there. My shit is using.
This is a stat that has so much.
I'm just juking. Look, I'm running over there and it's not letting you run. It's a blitz where they don't let you run past the line sometimes. Every now and then it'll let you do it.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he makes the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Alexander. Turning it on. Picks up the first down. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rebels.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
Oklahoma, 21.
Look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Looking for a big play. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Man, this guy is so dangerous with the ball in his hand. That was an RPO. He caught that thing behind the line of scrimmage, but once he had it, he made one quick cut, and that was it. His speed, his elusiveness, he is so dangerous. Deep.
unleashes one deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Hey, this game whack, dog. I swear to God, this I'm not even like this is corny, dog. Nothing works on defense, dog. Shit just break down. His shit is weak, though, bro. Like, what the fuck? I'm doing a bunch of user jukes. Nigga, like, what the fuck, dog? This shit is ass, bro. I'm tired of this game, bro. I'm about to stop playing this shit. I'm done, bro. Fuck this shit, bro.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
That game's some fucking trash, and you trash too, bitch. Play me on Heisman, I'll whoop your ass, nigga. This weak ass fucking game. Lucky I ain't got my flavor, nigga. Shit fucking weak, nigga. Bailing your ass out. Weak ass shit, bro.
25, no attempt at a return.
Nigga running there for the pick. I'm running there to pick the RPO. They not letting me run. That shit a glitch. Well, you can't run past the fucking line, dog. Keep on doing that shit and I'm gonna run this fucking RPO again. So
just enough time for one final play of the half. Direct snap. It's Alexander. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. The Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. Here's the return from inside the 25. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Might be calling a hot route. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds a tight end down the gut. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Lacy. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Rebels. They take the lead here in the second half.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Dropping back, it's Mateer. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Sooners want to move quickly. Quarterback keeps it. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
Bitch ass nigga.
Terrific play to keep him from getting to the chains and forcing the turnover on downs.
Man, what a job keeping is on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big 4th down stop.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. On the run, it's Lacey. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, so you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Odom. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, going to the air. At the 45, on his way. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And now there will be no more timeouts for them to use the rest of the way. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Running inside. It's Alexander. Could be an alley. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He's looking to throw. Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
Number 17, set to kick off.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Boy, he wasn't far from taking that one a long way as they get him stopped on the return at the 45. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the bout, makes the grab in their space. At the 20.
You trash, though. Like, you ain't got no skills, nigga. You just run that shit because there's no fucking way to stop that glitchy-ass bullshit. I had a play, though. I just didn't get to call that shit. I got something for your whole ass.
Backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone.
Number 29, set to kick this one.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Odom. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Here's a little room there. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. Makes it past the marker. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Odom. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And the defense drags him down.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Snap to the back. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And now the lead is extended a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now
you so fucking lucky there ain't no touchdown, boy.
And don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36.
Watch this. Run your little RPO. I got something for you. Run your RPO.
Trying to put a drive together starting from the 36. Flips it out in the
I almost got there. Huh. I'm getting closer.
They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Here's a throw downfield late. Pulls it in on the left. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
Oh, fuck.
Swings it out to the flat. And he'll run.
They make you slow down, dog. They say they don't let you run turbo. That's why all niggas is running that bullshit. Fucking lame.
Takes the easy completion.
You suck though, bro. Like you're not good. You got no fucking skill at the game.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover this onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Odom. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. He'll try to do it himself. Breaks into the open. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting in the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
He's got him in the flat. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
And he'll be brought down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. A run for the quarterback. Smashes through the tackle. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown Sooners! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring the touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Alexander. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football.